Writer PH Studios.
Parang every month kasama ka na namin sa Zoom call.
I
But,
know,
uh,
right?
but anyway, yes, congratulations for being the newest Palmolive girl, or should we say Palmolive lady?
Oh, oh,
Well,
you.
I saw your Instagram post when you said that it's a dream come true for you. Why is that?
Um, well, growing up kasi, I guess at the back of my mind, I had a list of commercials that I've always wanted to do.
Mm,
And this was one of them. So, ayun, naging dream come true. And also, the timing is just so right. So, ayun.
I see. I think this is your second shampoo commercial. The
Yes.
first being the one with your mom when you were
Yes.
very little, and that TVC was iconic. What did your mom tell you when she learned about this endorsement?
um, well, my family, of course, was really surprised and happy for me na I got this project because this is really the one I've been eyeing.
Mm-hmm.
And ayun, yung dream like turned into a reality. So they were all very proud and they said, "Oh, yan na, ito na, take care of this project. This was your dream project." So ayun.
Okay. Now, nasabi kanina ni Carla nakakatapos mo lang sa first yaya. And if you're going to summarize your entire experience working in the series and with the people on and off cam, how do you describe your first teleserie experience?
Very different. It's nothing like how I expected it to be.
Right.
Um, Because again, I'm only used to TVCs and guestings and performing, but I'm not used to teleseries. And of course, with this pandemic, may lock in na for safety precautions. So that was also very new to me. But I was scared coming into the taping, like lock in.
Mm-hmm.
And I really thought of it as okay, this is just gonna be pure work. I'm not gonna have fun. I'm gonna be so focused. But I was also surprised because I was able to have fun, but at the same time, do my job pa din. Hindi
Mm-hmm.
naman ako masyadong na-distract. I was still always able to go back on track.
Is it safe to say that you're already looking forward to another teleserye?
Yes, I'm really excited after being in taping na realize ko,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I love this feeling, this adrenaline, this kahit pagod ako,
Mm.
happy pa rin ako. I don't see it as work or something I dread. I just really enjoy it.
Okay. And for my final question, well, regarding pa rin sa first Yaya, you and JD already have this following, and of course, a lot of your fans are looking forward to seeing you together again, either on screen or in any project. Is there anything by in the pipeline that you're going to, I mean, that you're working on together with JD? Something
Um,
that you can share with us?
hmm. Well, for now, none that I know of yet, but
Mm-hmm.
I think oh, am I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I think there will be. Yeah,
Under wraps.
it's in talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that will make your fans excited, you know. But anyway, congratulations sa bagong endorsement, and we look forward to seeing you again either in the small screen or probably on the big screen if there will be an offer.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cassie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki. The next set of questions po will be coming from Sir Jerry Donato of the Philippine Star. Hi, Jerry. Good afternoon.
Hi, Cassie. Hi everyone.
Uh,
Yes. Ako naman, Cassie, gusto ko lang malaman kasi 'di ba you just finished your first yaya. So I'm just curious, how do you what keeps you busy kapag merong break?
um, well, nag-guestings po ako. And I guess it's still about work. But other than work, there's also time for me to rest. Kasi ngayon ko lang na-realize na nakakapagod pala yung taping. It's really fun, but it's also tiring, especially once you get home from taping. But I'm just taking this time to rest, and then parang I also ask myself what's next. So ayun, I'm relaunching my YouTube channel again. And
Mm-mm.
then nag-singing workshop ako, and then
Wow.
nag-dancing workshop ako. So I'm really trying to
Yeah.
improve on myself. Malay mo. Let's see what will
Oh.
happen next.
Oh, so kailangan talaga ano lang, tamang pahinga, and
Mhm.
then you have to keep yourself busy as well, to pursue other passions or interests of yours. If I'm not mistaken, yung brother mo naman yung
Yes,
nasa lock-in taping, no?
yes po.
So what can you say about that? Kayong dalawa yung parang we can say na even last year, di ba, busy din naman kayo with AOS, no?
Mhm.
Any reflections on that? Diba? Despite the pandemic, you still have work, and then,
Well, super nakaka-humble po siya kasi it's hard to find work again, especially in this pandemic. Kaya with each project that we get, we are super thankful for it. And we take really good care of it. So yun nga, we're thankful na I was locked in first. Actually, no, yung dad ko, tas yung mom ko, tas ako, tapos ngayon si Mavi. So, we're thankful na at least one of us every now and then gets to work. So, ayun, we just take care of our health din para, of course, para we can work. So, ayun po.
so anong tips naman ang binigay mo kay Max sa brother mo, because for sure first time niya to maglalak in taping.
Well, at first, super confident siya na, it's okay, I know what to do, I can handle it, I can handle it. Tas, nung palapit na yung lock-in niya, ayan na medyo nataranta na siya na, Cass, oh, I don't know what to do sa lock-in. Ano ba tong ano? How do you memorize your script? Na ano ka ba? Blah, blah, blah. As in, super panic button. Tapos ako naman, okay, I guess it's my time to step in, and then parang not really give advice, but kwento ulit yung how life was nung lock-in. So, I told him na relax lang siya. And we video call every day. So, we check up on each other, and I ask him, oh, how was your scenes today? How's your ganito? And I just, pretty much, ganun lang po, just checking in
Mm.
on him. And of course, yung iconic portable washing machine ko,
Wow.
binigay ko na sa kanya kasi,
Ah.
oh, Map, trust me, kailangan mo to. Sabi niya, no, I don't need that. Sabi ko, trust me. Oh, now he's very thankful for that washing machine.
Mm.
Ayun po.
Okay. Based dun sa na-experience mo na lock-in, what was the toughest yung struggle na kailangan talagang na hurdle mo talaga, yung pinakamahirap na part?
I think baka po yung schedule, the scheduling, cause it's work every 3 days tapos rest day po. Eh di ba po pre-pandemic it's every
Yeah.
other day. So
Yes.
ito parang after your taping day, syempre pagod ka po, so parang and then the next day, okay, may taping pa. Although it was difficult, pero at the same time gusto ko eh. So I don't really see it as,
Yeah.
I'm dreading this. Excited naman po. Yeah.
Kumbaga, natanggap mo na sa sarili mo na these struggles are parang they came with the territory. Kasama sila ng trabaho, diba? So, ganun. So, any thoughts on your possible or future projects? Ano yung gusto mo pang i-wish in particular genre, or kung sino ang pwede mong makapartner given the chance?
Well, syempre, I want to work with my first Yaya cast again. So sana, baka naman may book to dyan. But other than that, I guess I also want to try movies din. And I really want to work with a lot of people. Like, syempre, Kuya Alden. And then, Ate Marian, since I get to work with her. And of course, our newest Kapuso,
Yes.
si Ate Bea Alonso. So hopefully, I get to work with them. Dream come
Okay.
true.
Thank you, Cassie.
Thank you
Okay,
po.
I'm just hoping the best for you, especially in the coming months or in the coming years. Thank you. God bless.
Uh,
Thank you, Jerry. The next set of questions po will be coming from Alan Policarpio of Philippine Daily Inquirer. Hi, Alan.
Hi. Good
Oh,
afternoon, Cassie.
hello again.
Hi again. So, tell us about the new hair.
Oh, the new hair. Um, I want to be a K-pop idol. Wow! Lang. Na-inspire sa mga interest ko, which is K-pop.
Mm.
Wala lang maiba. And mas healthy yung buhok. Wow.
Ah,
Mm.
naisingit eh. Pero nakita ko nga sa stories mo parang pareho kayo ni Kim So-hee.
Ah! Yeah, everyone was saying that, especially sa
Han So-hee pala, sorry.
sa social media po.
Mm.
Guys, ako naman ito, please. I'm really kilig, but at the same time, I don't see it. She's way, way prettier, guys. As in.
Pero is that parang in preparation for a certain project or role yung bagong look o hindi naman? You just felt like
I guess I just felt like it kasi after first Yaya, parang sabi ko, oh, change look na ako. Palagi nakaganon si Nina Acosta. So parang dapat iba na for Cassy Legaspi. So I just changed the look.
and also you've been paired with Joaquin dun sa last project mo. And I'm just wondering kung para magiging more permanent or more regular, parang team up na ba kayo or do you also have plans or working with other
Mhm.
on-screen partners?
Well, honestly, I really enjoy working with JD because again, we were friends naman since before, plus super comfortable ako with him. And in a way, I guess parang we grew up together kasi sa serye we would always help each other out. And then, so I would really love to work with JD again. But I also want to, parang I guess open din ako to work with other people and gusto kong gawin yon. I want to work with other people din. Ayun, para for a change naman. Wow, for a change.
But you don't mind if ever GMA decides na to make you an official parang love team, kumbaga.
Okay naman. Okay naman po. I'm okay because I would be really happy if it was JD kasi nga po we're comfortable with each other and he's a good person. He's a good friend. Hi JD.
And kumusta naman yung dynamic nyo nun sa show, building chemistry, and did you help each other din kasi parehas din kayong medyo newbies pagdating sa series?
Well, in terms of chemistry, personally, I didn't struggle with that. With him, parang okay naman kaming dalawa. And I guess it's more on yung language sa Tagalog. We really help each other there na si JD kasi he talks so fast. So ako naman parang JD is okay. Word per word lang. So parang whatever my mom taught me for like taping and throwing lines, I would also help parang JD with that. Tas ako naman, sometimes I get frustrated kasi parang kulang yung emotion ko. So si JD naman will be there to comfort me na it's okay, na relax ka lang, ganun-ganun. And in fairness naman, it works. I think my partnership with JD really works kasi we get to help each other out and I don't think we ever fought. Yeah, we never fought or we never had a disagreement sa buong lock-in. So it's just really helping each other out.
And yung parents mo pala, did they watch the show and were they able to give you some feedback about how you did?
Actually, naging routine siya. We always eat dinner and watch First Yaya at the same time. So, naging routine siya. Kaya, when First Yaya ended, parang, ay, may kulang sa dinner ko. Saan yung First Yaya? Parang wala siya doon. But yun, they would really watch, especially kapag scenes ko. They would really, parang, ganun talaga sila super concentrated. Ako naman, Siyempre, kinakabahan po ako kasi ano ba yung mga comments nila? Parang, okay ba yung acting ko? Pangit ba? Well, so far, okay naman. And sometimes they would get surprised na I can reach that level of acting. Pero syempre naman po, I have a lot of things to improve on. And that's what my parents say na, oh, Cassie, next time. Chu, 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 chu. So ako naman, okay. Notes, notes. Okay. And,
You didn't feel awkward naman watching your scenes with your family. Wala namang ganun.
for me, kapag mga kilig scenes, mga ganun po ako. Parang, oh my gosh. Tapos yung friends ko parang, hala, may pag ganun-ganun ka pa. Wow, kilig ah. Ako naman yung, sorry guys, trabaho.
May asaran involved.
Yes po, super.
And then last na lang, coming from First Yaya, what do you think are the things you want to work on more or improve yourself on moving forward?
Well, I think I want to, syempre, of course, improve on my acting. Parang I want to be more of a flexible actor, not just drama lang. Gusto ko mag-try ng comedy, horror, action. Yung favorite ko, action. And at the same time, I also want to work on yung singing ko and yung dancing ko, which I'm doing naman currently, but gusto ko pa sana i-push. I just want, gusto kong gawing lahat, lahat, and see where it will take me.
Pero overall, parang satisfied or happy ka naman sa how it turned out?
Of course, super happy and super proud. But at the same time, parang gusto ko i-push pa, parang hindi, kaya pa, kaya pa. I think I can do better.
All right. Thanks, Cassie, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. The next set of questions naman po will be coming from Sir Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart TV.
Hello, good afternoon. Congratulations, Cassie, sa endorsements mo. So, yung question ko, hindi lahat ng celebrities syempre napipili na magkaroon ng endorsement. So, as an artist, syempre as newbie pa rin technically, how's the feeling to be chosen as the newest Palmolive?
It's very exciting and parang hanggang ngayon, parang I'm still overwhelmed na, ay oo nga no, parang Palmolive girl nga pala ako, oh my gosh. And it was one of my dream commercials and I finally got it. And nakaka-proud rin, but at the same time, it pushes me na, sige pa, I should work harder pa for this. Parang, I need to do well. And I'm so thankful and honored that Palmolive chose me as the new Palmolive girl.
Okay, usapang hair naman tayo. So, gaano ba kahaba ang hair ng isang Cassie? Kasi kung may share ka ba na isang scenario na may nag-effort sa'yo na reason para masabihan ka na haba ng hair mo, girl? Ganon.
Oh my gosh. Well, paano ba to? I guess it's more on, kunwari kapag parang Valentine's Day, someone would send like flowers or yung mga ganon. So my friend would say, wow, ate girl, haba ng hair mo. Ako naman parang, guys, ano ba? Ano ba? I don't know. I'm just very shy ako when it comes to that. So parang,
Thank you, Cassie. Congratulations.
thank you po.
Thank you, Sir Richard. The next set of questions naman po will be coming from Romel Gonzalez. Hi, Mars.
Hi, Cass. First question ko is, ano ang feeling na yung mga dating products na ang endorser mami mo, ngayon ikaw na, meaning dalaga ka na talaga, like itong Palmolive, di ba?
Well, I'm really proud ako sa sarili ko because I'm not really trying to follow my mom's footsteps, pero if I do, wow, grabe, ang ganda, galing, galing. I really get proud of myself, but um, parang I don't want to say na parang pressured ako, but I guess it's more on excited ako sa future projects and all of that, or yung journey ko where I will go. So more on excited and proud.
And speaking of hair, kasi ang mom mo dati, nagpahaba ng buhok, nagpasyete. Ikaw ba in the future, may plano kang magpasyete rin ng buhok? Or na-try mo na before, nung bata ka?
Yung ano, paano, ano
Yung
po?
syete na gupet.
Ah,
Oo, mami mo dati, nagpagano na yan. Ikaw, may plano
po.
ka?
Parang ayoko po. Gusto ko po palaging mahaba.
Ang talaga.
So baka, siguro pag may role na short, baka hanggang, hindi ko kaya. Mahal ko talaga po yung buhok ko.
Yung pinaka-maiksi mong gupet, shoulder
Ah,
length or longer?
dito po.
So hindi mo, sa ngayon, hindi mo caring magpa-syete ng buhok.
Mahal ko masyado yung buhok ko. Hindi ko kaya.
Pero I'm sure babagay din sa'yo. Then my next question, nung huling meet ako ng first yaya, bukod kay Sanya, ikaw din ina-encourage ni Maxine at ni Tia na sumali ng beauty pageant. So may plano ka ba? Especially uso talaga sa artista ang sumasali sa pageant.
Well, wow. Super, well, from what I hear from si Ate Max, Maxine Medina, and Ate Tia, it takes hard work and dedication. And you think it's all beauty, ganun lang, but it's more than that. And I feel like I'll just give that na lang to them. Although before kasi, yung lolo ko, the dad of my dad, yung dream niya para sa akin is to be a beauty queen sana. Kasi parang sabi niya, "Oh, tangkad mo, sa talino, maganda ka naman yung, lolo, okay lang, wag na, wag na
Bakit
po.
ayaw mo?
Um, well, parang hindi pa ako confident po sa mga ganon. Parang, I mean, it's an honor, pero we never know.
Bata ka pa.
Oras pa po ako. So, baka next year. Wow.
Yes.
You never know.
Sa ngayon, si Kisses muna.
Yes, si kisses muna. Go kisses.
Next year, kayo na ni Sanya.
Oh, Tanya, tara. Tara sis. Mag-ano na tayo next year. Oh my gosh.
Tapos, ano yung, kasi nakasaba ka na ng lock-in, Cassie, di ba? Ano yung tingin mong advantage and disadvantage ng lock-in taping?
Ay, lucky. Okay.
Oo. Nakaranas ka na di ba?
Ay,
Advantage muna.
advantage. Mas focused po ako. Mas focused ako na parang hindi mawawala po yung character ko kasi almost every day nag-work ako and I'm also with yung mga co-actors ko. So, ayun po, parang nabibuild din yung chemistry without really trying with yung mga co-actors ko. And I guess, tipid po sa gas. Tipid po sa gas. And malapit lang po yung mga location. So, everything is just there. So, medyo parang controlled siya. And, ayun nga po, more on sa focus.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. O, diba? Parang wala naman disadvantage. Well, of course, I miss my family. Pero ako po kasi kapag work mode po talaga as in, ganun-ganun lang po. But I really miss my family. Sometimes I get homesick po. And yeah, I don't get to see my family as much. Ayun, baka yun na po yung disadvantage. Yun lang ba? Opo.
And speaking of lock-in, kasi nakita ko yung mga pictures, bakit parang emotional kayo kay Mavi nung magla-lock-in siya? Parang mas emotional ang parents sa boy kaysa sa'yo.
Ayun nga po sabi ko talaga, So, pag Mavi, iiyak talaga kayo. Pero pag ako, okay, have fun!
Ba? Oo nga ba?
Well, kasi po, si Mavi, super, super homesick. Super homesick po siya.
Mabilis
Very
naman.
attached siya sa bahay, ganun. Ako naman po kasi super excited ako to leave. Parang, okay, okay, bye-bye na, okay na, bye-bye, bye-bye. See you pag tapos na yung lock-in, okay, okay. So, syempre, umiyak si mama kasi mommy's boy si Mavi. Tapos, syempre, yung dad ko parang, oh, alis na yung um, man of the house, si Mavi, yung ganun. So, ako naman, di naman ako umiyak. Na-excite lang ako for Mavi na parang, ito na, it's his time to shine. It's his time to finally work and show everyone yung talent niya. So ako naman, okay, bye. Ganun, super relax lang, bye. O, text me when you're there. O, sige. O, you call me. O, sige. Okay. Good luck. Okay. Ganun lang. Pero si mami, "Ah!" Oh my gosh, grabe yung iyak nila.
Oo nga, nakita. Kasi malayo siya. Ikaw, malapit. Saan malapit inyo ng first yaya?
Parang, Antipolo, Manila,
Oo, siya, Sorsogon, di ba?
Si Mavi, Sorsogon.
Ay, paano nga pala yun? Nakausap niyo na ba siya? Baka maaabutan siya ng ECQ? Makakauwi ba siya or doon muna
Ano,
sila?
he'll be back na po. Buti na lang. Kasi we have
Before.
project. Opo.
Bago mag-ECQ. That's
Buti na lang.
anyways, congratulations, Palmolive girl.
Thank
And good luck pa sa mga next project. Thanks, Cassie.
Thank you, Romel. The next set of questions po will be coming from Nico Tuazon of pep.ph. Hi, Nico.
Hi, Cassie. And good afternoon. Congratulations on your new endorsement. So, first question, how does it feel na since nag-start ka sa showbiz, dumadami yung brands na nagbibigay ng trust sa inyo and sa kapatid mo rin?
Well, first, of course, it's an honor to be chosen as the endorser of whichever product that is. And again, I always see it as something that should humble me in a way na, okay, super thankful ako for this project. And syempre, it's not all the time na you get work. So ito parang, oh, thank you Lord sa blessing na to. And I will really take care of this. And ayun nga po, nakaka-humble lang po siya. Just reminds me to always count my blessings.
Dahil Palmolive yung latest endorsement mo, how do you usually handle bad hair days?
Oh my gosh. Well, besides using a Palmolive shampoo, well, actually, in fairness ha, kasi yung Palmolive may shampoo and conditioner. So that's honestly what I use. Para isang chururut na. So, besides that, of course, the usual, just brush my hair. My number one talaga is hair oil. And not to touch my hair so much. O, diba? Tapos, ginagawa ko siya ngayon. O, diba? So, just don't touch your hair too much. And then, ayun nga po, if you're doing something, always put your hair away. Ayan po.
And about your experience lang with First Yaya, iba rin yung friendship na nabuo doon with you and the other cast members. Like yung na-mention mga sina Max, sina Sanya, of course. Kamusta yung dynamics ng friendship nyo ngayon after ng lock-in taping? Siyempre, di ba, ang tagal nyo nagsama-sama in one place, tapos ngayon bigla kayong nagkahiwalay. How do you guys bond na? And anong masasabi mo na sobrang supportive and defensive din ng mga co-stars mo like sina Kakay, sobrang lalo kapag may mga bashers?
Well, actually, we still have a group chat until now and super active pa rin siya. We always talk every day and sometimes we video call palagi pag may chikahan or something. And I think now, parang mas stronger yung friendship namin lahat and we always try to find ways to see each other na dapat syempre with safety protocol so dapat may swab before we see each other. But I feel like this is the friendship that will last forever kasi nga parang we always have each other's backs when someone's feeling down. We always help them and ayun nga po si Ate Kakay yung chang ko, super protective over me. So kapag may mga bashers ako, he's always the one who says, "I know, Cassandra, don't listen to them." Choo, 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 choo. So yun nga, I'm just happy to have super supportive friends that are now family that have my back.
Yung one of the challenges din na na-encounter mo while you're in lock and taping, yung pag-juggle din with your classes, online classes, yan. So, how do you find time para for everything? Siyempre, ang dami mong ginagawa. Na-mention mo kanina, meron ka pang ibang, may dance classes ka pa, may singing lessons ka pa. Paano yun?
Well, nung nasa lock-in ako, I was thinking kasi maybe I should take time off of school, pero na-realize ko, hindi, kaya ko yan. Well, at least kinaya ko naman. So during lock-in, I was also doing schoolwork. So during breaks, I would write yung mga papers ko, magte-test ako, and then there's this time na si Clarence, yung brother ko sa first yaya, he had to film me for my finals project na naka-get up ako ni Nina Acosta. Sabi ko, bala na, mag-guess na yun yung teacher ko. Basta kailangan ko mag-pass ng finals ko. So, if you really want to do something, you will do anything to get it. So, yun nga po. Besides that, yung dance lessons ko was after first yaya. So, I just make sure to schedule it properly, especially with yung mga singing lessons ko. But I always make sure na I'm not too tired kasi health should be the number one priority. Parang, syempre, especially in this pandemic, nako, we can't lower our immunity system. So yun po, I just make sure to rest all the time, kung may time.
Since you mentioned nga na parang you chose to still pursue your education, a lot of parang celebrities before often to parang prioritize their work first. Pero ikaw, what inspired you to still continue doing classes?
Honestly, yung parents ko. They're the biggest motivation sa school ko kasi this is in a good way pero I'm doing this for them kasi I want to make them proud na I want to, I guess parang finish their dreams kasi my parents didn't get to graduate college. So, sabi ko, sige, ako na lang gagawin yun for you guys. So, yun po.
So far, kamusta yung experience mo on your second or first college year?
Second na po.
Second na.
Stressful. Stressful but fun. Kasi, well, alam ko naman na it will all be worth it in the end, especially juggling work and school. Not everyone can say, I guess, that they do that. So, yun po. More of like, I know that this will be a good achievement in the end.
A lot of parang young people then are doing the same thing, working din habang nagtatrabaho amid the pandemic, syempre, to help their parents. Ano yung tip mo for them? Advice?
I guess, well, this is super cliche, but learn to rest. Kasi it's really tiring to work and at the same time go to school, especially those students who provide for their families. Nako, super salute ako sa inyong lahat. My gosh. But always make sure to rest and learn to recharge para you won't really dread working and going to school. Deserve nyo yan, guys. Promise.
Ayan, eto naman, since you started earning na as a celebrity and with all the endorsements, ganyan, sinong nagtuturo na mag-handle ng finances, sa'yo mag-handle ng finances? Or do you handle your own finances? Or parang yung parents mo yung pinapahawak mo ng money?
Well, my parents would give suggestions lang on how I can handle my money, but ako pong nagde-decide like how and where my money goes. Pero syempre when they see na, parang medyo mali, parang dapat mag-save ka muna, wag ka muna mag-spend dyan. They'll just remind me na, sure ka? You don't want to save that money? So ako naman yung, oo nga no. Plus, I'm also learning from them how to invest. I'm super new sa mga ganto ganyan, but I'm learning from my parents. So, ayun po.
Ayan, last few questions. Yung mom mo sobrang into luxury items. Syempre, na-share niya na yung mga bags niya, collection niya sa YouTube channel niya din. Ikaw ba, nakuha mo rin ba yung ganon sa kanya?
Not at all. super opposite po ako. Si Mavi ganun, ma-luxury items siya. Ako, hindi. Because, I don't know, parang, I just think na, kunwari may wallet na, kunwari 100,000, I can get that wallet na, kunwari 1,000 pesos. Parang yan lang nasa isip ko. I'm not really, brand conscious, but, my mom taught me na, it's part of your work. You need to learn how to invest. And hindi naman parang buy all the luxury items in the world, but at the same time, learn how to invest in good quality shoes, bags, kasi syempre, artista ka, people will look at you. You need to look pleasing to the eyes, dapat maayos, ganun po. So, every time my mom would say, "Oh, use your money. You buy that." Ako naman, "Why will I buy that heels? Hindi ko kailangan yan, ma. Yun pala kailangan ko kasi sira na lahat ng heels ko." So, oo nga naman, tama naman si mama. But every time I buy something, parang nasusuka ako na ewan na, oh my gosh. So, sometimes I just share na lang with my mom. Actually, most of the time, I just share kasi hindi ko kaya. I cannot. Nasusuka ako.
Hiraman na lang, ano.
Hiraman na lang, di ba? Saves money, o di ba?
Ayan, last question for me. A lot of young people nowadays, they're all about manifestation or manifesting their goals, ganyan. Ikaw, meron ka bang hiniling or minanifest in your life na nagkatotoo, and ano pa yung mga inaantay mo pa?
Actually, itong Palmolive commercial. Because I was talking about it with yung mga co-actors. Yung The Dears, so si Sanya, Tia, Max, Ate Kai, Ate Kaka, we were talking about na, alam mo guys, before nag-air ng first year, we were saying, let's pray and let's manifest na magiging hit ng show na to. And we're saying, oh yeah, for sure, let's pag-pray natin yun, ganun-ganon. Tapos, you're saying, oh ikaw, baka mag-land ka ng mga commercials, blah, blah, blah. Tapos, sinabi ni Ate Kakay sa akin na, ikaw, baby dear, mag-hair commercial ka. For sure, i-manifest natin yun. So, ayun nga po, naging hit yung first yaya, tas nag-shampoo commercial pa ako na Palmolive. So, parang, wow! Super manifest! And now, I guess I'm just manifesting for, sabihin ko ba? Sige, a movie. Yan yung isang movie. Yan lang yung simple manifesting request ko. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Nico. The next set of questions po will be coming from Irvin Santiago of Bandera. Hi, Mars. I'll just chat him. Yan. Hi, Irvin. Medyo mabagal ata yung connection. Ayan. Hello? Sir Irvin? Ayan, connecting siya ulit. Sige, I'll just call the next question na lang po muna. Ayan. The next question will be coming from Miss Christina Alpad of the Manila Times. Ayan. Hi po.
Hi, Cassy. Good afternoon.
Hello po.
Hi. Yeah, so my first question is, after the success of your acting debut, tama, this is the first major, diba, sa first yaya as Nina. Would you say acting was everything you thought?
Oh, naging choppy po. Wait
Ay,
lang.
sorry.
Okay lang po.
Sorry. So, ito ba, everything you expected ba sa acting, yun yung na-experience or nakita mo sa iyong acting debut?
Well, ever since naman, even if I didn't really say na I want to be an artista, parang people around me knew na, magiging artista to. Naku, feeling ko ito na yan. Tapos eventually, parang naging vocal ako na yan. I wanna be an actress. Ito na yun. So, lahat ng expectations ko dati is, I guess, different from yung I guess from what I experienced. But in a good way naman po, parang super happy naman ako sa experience ko so far. And I hope it will all be good in the next few projects. But um, parang I don't regret. I don't regret choosing this path. Parang sabi ko, oh, okay, this is so worth it. Super worth it siya.
But is there anything that shocked you in the workplace or the culture of acting? Kasi you've been dabbling naman na sa entertainment way before your acting debut, diba?
I think kasi acting, when you take acting seriously po, it's much deeper than it actually is. Kasi po nag-acting workshop po ako dati before first Yaya, before the pandemic, yung like original first Yaya, nag-acting workshop po ako. Tapos na-realize ko parang, whoa, acting is so different. Mas I guess emotional siya, mas mentally nakakapagod din pala siya. So I said, whoa, mahirap pala maging artista, as in very, very difficult. And pero na-realize ko, I like what I'm doing and this is part of my job. So, syempre, gagawin natin yun. Yun po.
Tapos follow up ko na rin yung questions about your schooling. So I'm curious dun sa sinabi mo kanina na you're doing it in a way naman din to honor your parents, but is there, kung okay lang itanong, ito ba yung naging parang part of the bargain or usapan na okay, we'll let you do showbiz just as long as you continue your studies?
Yes po, that was part of the agreement before we signed with Artist Center na parang, okay, gusto nyo maging artista? Okay, pwede. But don't let go of your education. Because not everyone can say na I graduated college and I worked at the same time. So ako naman parang okay. Okay, oh, syempre po, okay naman po ako sa deal. I have nothing to lose. I have nothing naman to lose. So, ayun, we agreed to it right away.
Tapos, sorry, last na. You're taking a business course right now. Is that, tama ba?
Business marketing po.
Yes. What made you decide to take it? And nung pinili mo ba siya, you're doing showbiz na? Or hindi pa naman? Kasi gusto ko sana malaman kung yung workload or yung load ba sa course na ito is something that, works well with having a career then in show business.
When I first entered college, parang hindi pa po akong full-blown artista or something. So parang okay, easy-easy pa rin siya. And then eventually, I think what made it very hard was the pandemic po. I'm sure it was hard on all of us adjusting to online. But I really wanted business marketing ever since kasi po, I really want something to do with people and how to market things kasi super, okay, so sa business, ano yung sobrang chikahan na course? Marketing! So, syempre, I chose marketing po. And I think a lot of people realized, kasi po, nung senior high school po ako, I was in the ABM strand. So, my classmates were saying na, alam mo, mag-marketing ka. Kasi I wanted to do psychology. Pero my classmates and teachers were saying, mag-marketing ka. That's one of your strengths. So, try ko. And I learned to love it. So, yun po.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. For my final question, pahabol lang. If you can share with us, saan mo tinitake yung course na ito ngayon?
Oh,
Okay lang ba?
I can't say.
Okay lang. But thank you so much and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you po.
Thank you po, Miss Christina. Ayan. Sir Irvin Santiago of Bandera sent in his questions po. Ito. Ilan ang...
Dito na
Ay,
ako, Mars.
ayan. Okay.
Ayan,
You're
hi,
back.
Cass.
Ayan.
Ayan. Tanong ko lang, Cass, ilan na yung endorsements mo sa ngayon? Nabibilang mo pa ba?
No, not anymore. Oh my gosh. Actually, may nag-tweet ng isang fan na parang lahat ng endorsements ko and some of them I already forgot na, ayaw nga, ginawa ko pala yun. But it's
Mm,
a lot. I can't count anymore.
kadami, ano? Pero kasi sinasabi nila, di ba, bata ka pa lang, may TV commercial ka na.
Yes po.
So talagang sabi nila, bata ka pa lang, milyonarya ka na, Cass.
Wow.
Ano na yung mga investments mo ba?
For now, it's more on land. More on land. Kasi, syempre, when I was little, yung parents ko nag-handle ng mga investments namin. But as we grew a little bit older na, my parents would explain, okay, we invested your money here, ha? For this commercial, we put it here. O bakit? Kasi, chu. But they would also ask us naman, do you want to invest anywhere? So, ako naman, yung inisip ko kasi is I want to invest in a car. I want to have my own car. Kasi gusto ko, well, hopefully when this pandemic is over, when I go sa mga tapings, sa mga events, I can proudly say na this is not owned by my dad, it's not owned by my mom. I paid for this car with my own hard-earned money. So yun, sana kotse. Maybe.
Oo nga. Tsaka Cass, um, hingi na lang kita ng message mo para sa mga kabataan na tulad mo, ikaw ba nakakaramdam ka pa rin ba ng anxiety or
Yes.
depression?
Mm-hmm.
Talaga? Kamusta? Paano mo dinideal yun ngayon?
Mostly po, it's mostly anxiety. And all I can say is never disregard your feelings. And
Mhm.
I know na a lot of people, especially me, always say na it's okay, positive thinking, dapat happy ka lang. But there are times where you really can't be happy talaga. And you know what? It's okay not to be okay. You can sit with that sadness for a while, but just make sure na after that, okay, let's pick myself up and let's learn to relax. And ayun. So I just distract, especially if I'm very anxious about something, I
Mhm.
parang distract myself muna and then I get back to that thing, whatever it is. So,
Mm.
okay not to be
Ayun.
okay.
Last question ko na lang, Cass. Payag na ba ang parents mo na makipag-boyfriend ka?
Oh,
Payag na.
not boyfriend po, pero kung may maniligaw sa akin, pwede naman daw. Sabi ko,
Ah,
wow, talaga? Kasi 20 na daw po ako, so parang medyo okay na sila with it. So I said, oh, okay.
suitors pa lang ang pwede. So, boyfriend bawal pa rin.
Yeah, boyfriend bawal. Nako,
Oh,
work na lang. Work and school.
okay, at least maliwanag para sa mga manliligaw sa'yo, di ba?
Sa mga boys lang.
Thank you, Cass. Thank you.
Thank you po. The next set of questions naman po will be coming from Steph Bernardino of Manila Bulletin.
Hi, thanks Carla. Hi everyone. Hi Cassy. So, ang question ko ay, di ba nung prior, bago yung first yaya, parang nag-decide kayo na parang trial lang yung showbiz. So, after nung first yaya, may decision ka na ba about showbiz? Like, nakikita mo na to as your career?
Well, yes, actually, that's what I told my parents na parang during the lock-in. Actually, nung first lock-in pa lang, the trial lock-in, I already knew na, okay, ito na ang career ko. This is it. Gusto ko na talaga maging artista, like full force, ito na yun. Kasi I really enjoyed it. And yes, napapagod din ako, but I'm still smiling even though I'm tired. So, ayun, I guess that experiencing it made me realize that I really, really want it.
So, after your first show, ano yung parang pinaka na-enjoy mo na perks of being artista?
Ito yung dream ko kasi when you go out or when you bump into other people, when they say, parang instead of calling you your name, they call you the parang character's name. So, a lot of people would say, ay, hello po, Nina Acosta. Ayun nga po, nag-salon po ako, tas yung taga-shampoo sa akin, sabi niya, "Hello po, Miss Nina Acosta. Ano po yung ending ng first yaya?" Tas sabi ko, ate, i-watch mo na lang first yaya. Ayoko i-spoil yung mga scenes and stories. Ay, nako. Ayun, it's just very funny how they say, ayun, si, "Hi, Miss Nina Acosta," ganon-ganon. That was one of like my little dreams na, oh, that would be so fun to hear. And yun po, it happened. And I guess more people recognize me more na as a legit artista kasi like nag-show na ako and I show these people what I can do for now. So like yung drama, yung kilig scenes, yung sort of comedy, and ayun po.
So, Cassie, do you mind ba if people call you as Carmina or Zoren's daughter and not as Cassie?
Well, kasi totoo naman po siya. Ako naman yung anak ni Carmina at ni Zoren. So, I'm okay with that. There's no shame in that label naman. But of course, I'm hoping na sana I really make a mark in the showbiz industry to the point na, si Cassy Legaspi yun. Instead of anak ni gato ganyan.
Pero if given the chance to pick na for your next project, ano yung type ng project na gusto mong gawin?
Maybe, siguro isa pang drama or rom-com. Just to see if I can, if I can continue or maintain yung acting ko.
Could you say na parang such genre ganyan, mas na-challenge ka?
Well, mas na-challenge ako sa... Actually, more on the drama, I feel like. Kasi, so first yaya kasi there's drama, pero funny pa rin siya, so it really hits everything. And I want to challenge myself to another show na ganyan din. May drama, pero may rom-com factor siya, so it's really everything, not just one genre.
So, sabi mo nga gusto mo drama rom-com. So, kung rom-com, sino yung gusto mong makapartner?
Well, of course, I'm happy to work with anyone, and I think that would be a challenge for me to build chemistry with someone who, let's say, is an acquaintance or I never met, or maybe it would be nice kung friend ko siya. But yung parang dream partner ko, syempre po si Kuya Alden. So,
okay. So, you don't mind na parang syempre may gap. I mean, sa age gap na parang baka sabihin ng tao hindi bagay. Okay lang sa'yo yun?
Basta ako po, if it works, then it works, I guess. But he's not that old naman. Parang di naman ganun kalayo yung age gap. But ayun nga kasi as an actor, I guess it's more on like yung chemistry, how it looks on TV. So kung may chemistry kami ni Kuya Alden, go na natin. Wow.
Pero kasi last question. Ikaw ba, anong thoughts mo sa love team? Do you see yourself na malalak in sa isang, maaano dun sa kapartner na yun na siya na for the longest time? Or mas prefer mo na nagpapalit?
Well, I'm really, really happy with JD, and I think he's a really, really good partner. And I would love to work with JD again. Honestly, I miss JD. I miss working with him. And I also miss his company and all of that. But as an actor, syempre po, I want to experience other partners or other actors din. Para lang, I guess, I get to grow din as an actor. Kasi ito po yung first serye ko eh. So, sana sa next few, I get to work with other people. Ayun po.
Okay, that's all, Cassie. Thank you so much and congrats.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Steph. The next set of questions naman ay galing kay Roldan Castro of Abante Tonight. Ito po ang questions niya. Cassie, mahirap daw bang mag-alaga ng magandang buhok?
Oh, interesting. Well, The thing with my hair kasi is very low maintenance naman siya. So if you use the right shampoo and conditioner, edi okay na siya. Thanks to Palmolive, o 'di ba? May pa-segue pa ako.
Alright. Ano daw ang iyong beauty regimen at kung may pinapayo daw ba sa'yo ang mom mo kung paano alagaan ang kanyang hair?
For hair kasi yung buhok ni mama curly, tapos sa akin straight. So we can't really help each other out. Pero si mama naman teaches me, parang especially after mag-blow dry ng buhok, always put hair oil or don't put too much product sa buhok mo. Kasi, well, my mom always says, ay no, Cassandra, ang ganda-ganda ng buhok mo, wag ka na mag-apply ng mga products ng chu-chu-chu-chu-chu. So ako naman, okay mom, okay. So I just listen to her. So less is more.
Alright. Ano daw qualification mo sa palagay mo kaya ka kinuha na Palmolive girl?
Whoa. Actually, honestly po, I really don't know. I'm still overwhelmed and speechless until now na ako na nga po ang bagong Palmolive girl, and I really don't know why, but I'm so thankful. And I mean, if Palmolive trusts me, then I trust them too. So ayun, thankful for that.
Okay. Kung nagkataon daw na hindi ka anak nila, Miss Carmina and Soren, sa tingin mo you will be where you are right now, like scoring the Palmolive commercial, getting the good shows and roles?
Hmm. Well, I guess it's obvious naman po na being a showbiz royalty has its perks, a lot of perks, and a lot of opportunities din. So I think I wouldn't be where I am today without my parents. Also because they really know how to push me naman as a solo artist. So, ayun, I'm very thankful naman for them. Very thankful.
Okay. Ito, ano ang feeling na mabenta ka daw sa mga endorsements?
Wow. Again, I'm super, super thankful, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. But thank you so much. I'm overwhelmed, and syempre kinikilig po ako. And actually, when the Palmolive TVC went out, ang dami na nagtitweet sa akin ng pictures of them with the Palmolive product. Tas may mga tweets na parang, Cassandra, binili ko yung buong tindahan, lahat ng Palmolive, binili ko siya, blah, blah, blah. Parang it's just, it's funny. Parang, it's also strange na just because I had a commercial, they would buy the product na parang, whoa, guys, ako lang to. But yeah, it's still nakaka-humble pa rin siya na, okay, count your blessings and I guess you're doing the right thing.
Yes, correct. Ito daw, sino-sino daw ang mga nag-congratulate naman sa'yo bilang bagong Palmolive girl?
Well, of course, the Palmolive family welcomed me to their team. And then, of course, the other Palmolive girls reached out to me, na-congratulate sila, and they welcomed me with open arms. So, nakilig ako doon. And then, of course, my family, my friends. And then now, parang they would say, oh, ayan, may unlimited shampoo and conditioner ka na. Paano naman dyan, no? Paayuda naman dyan, no? So, I find that really funny. But yeah, very supportive yung family and friends ko.
Okay, next set of questions naman ay galing kay Sir Jojo Panaligan of Rider PH Studios. This is his question. Do you aim to be a multimedia star or would you rather focus on what interests you or those you are good at?
Well, as of now, I'm trying everything, I guess. So, ayun nga po. I started as an endorser sa mga commercials, and then I went into dancing, tapos singing, and then acting. I really want to try everything out first and see if I like it. But I feel like, kasi as of now, excited ako to try everything and to be a part of a lot of things. So, as of now, I can't really say. But so far, I'm enjoying it naman. I'm enjoying being everything. So maybe, hindi gawin ko na lahat, no? Okay, gawin ko na po lahat. Okay, gusto ko pala.
Okay. Last question na lang from Sir Jojo. How do you feel about Mavi's deepening friendship with Kylene?
Gusto ko yan, deepening friendship. Well, I'm really happy for Mavi. Well, Mavi and Kailin, because they were really good friends naman since before eh. So nako, deserve nila tong project na to, and I can see naman sa mga pictures nila, and when I video call Mavi na super happy siya, super blooming. Tas alam mo yun sa social media mga pictures nila, um and I would always comment, sana all. Kasi sana all. Sana all talaga. Di ba nasa source ko, tapos may picture-picture na parang, magic legs. So yun po, parang sana all. But happy ako for Mavi. And Kylene.
Okay, thank you, Cassie. If wala na po tayong mga tanong, we'd like to thank you all again for taking the time to join us. Before we officially wrap up, Cassie, may final message ka ba? And you may also take this opportunity to promote your projects. Ayan. Go ahead.
Okay, so first, thank you, friends from the press, for being here. It means a lot to me na you gave me your time to ask questions, to get to know me more, to congratulate. So, ayun, thank you so much for that. And I like how parang naging totoo na yung friends from the press because I see you guys a lot and parang, hi again, parang ganun lang. Ayun, so thank you for the love and support.
Writer. PH. Studios.